This video is on the statutory limit of public debt in relation to tax refunds. Here we have a letter from the Department of the Treasury, May the 13th, 2011. And we scroll down here to this paragraph right here. Moreover, the fact that the United States would not have enough money to meet all its obligations would have serious economic consequences. If the United States were forced to stop, limit, or delay payment on obligations to which the nation has already committed, such as military salaries, Social Security and Medicare, tax refunds, contractual payments to businesses for goods and services, and payments to our investors, there would be a massive and abrupt reduction in federal outlays and aggregate demand. This abrupt contraction would likely push us into a double-dip recession. The focus of this is tax refunds. They're talking about the United States paying back tax refunds. So what does refunds mean? We look up here on Bing, and this is kind of funny. Refund. Pay back money, typically to a customer who is not satisfied with goods or services bought. Ha, ha, ha. The IRS is going to give us a refund. Why are they going to give us a refund? That statement speaks for itself. So here in the search results, the refund, where's my refund? IRS. Gets right up there in the top. Get your refund. Get your refund. Alright. So now, the logic of that statement. I flowcharted it out. We'll start at the start. And again, this is my logic. I did the best I can. You're free to criticize it any way you want or offer comments. Start. Is it tax season? No. Then come back and loop. If it's yes, then continue on. Has the tax money came in? For the logic of this flowchart, the tax revenue is taken as a 100% whole, with the understanding that yes, tax revenue comes in as soon as people can file and their tax refunds are spent out immediately. That does not change the bigger picture of what's going on. So as the tax money came in? No. You take this path up here and you keep looping. If the tax money has came in, then you go on to the yes branch. Are there any tax refunds due? If no, then you go back up to the top and loop till it is tax season again. All is well. But of course there are tax refunds due, so you go yes. Is there enough money in the U.S. Treasury to pay the tax refunds? If yes, all is well. Pay U.S. citizens their tax refunds, and we go on this branch over here, back up, and we loop to the start, and it all starts over again. But if there's not enough money in the U.S. Treasury to pay tax refunds, and again, that is what this letter from the Treasury Secretary, and that would be Timothy Geithner, writing to a senator and saying that part of the reason that the statutory limit of public debt has to be increased is so that they can pay the tax refunds. Right there. So if we say no, there's not enough money, then we come up to this branch. Is there enough difference between the statutory limit on public debt and the amount of tax refunds the USA has to pay out to avoid asking Congress to avoid the debt limit? If yes, there is enough limit, then sell more U.S. Treasury bonds, most likely to the Federal Reserve, to pay the tax refunds, and then pay the tax refunds. I would like to say all is well, but that's a highly unstable and fickle arrangement, but it's all legal, it's all online, and it goes back over here and loops back till it's tax season again. But if there's not enough, then we take the no branch. Ask Congress to increase the statutory limit on public debt, indebting the United States of America, including the people who were supposed to get their tax refund. Will Congress raise that debt limit? If they will, and again, remember this is refunds that the people have paid taxes into the government on. This is not supposed to be, well, we'll just sell treasury bonds, indebting you more in order to give you your bloody refund back. So here we got yes, this branch comes up, back over to this path, sell more U.S. Treasury bonds, most likely to the Federal Reserve, to pay the tax refunds, and then pay the tax refunds. And all is fine and dandy, apparently. So, if Congress does not increase the statutory limit, and we take no, the last branch, tax refunds will not be paid since the USA does not have the money anymore. It has all been spent, even the amount they were supposed to refund. And really at this point, there will be bigger problems ahead. Stop. Hard stop. So there it is. The tax refunds to a degree on certain paths, and again these are paths recognized and stated as a reason by the Treasury Secretary for raising the debt limit, is the fact that the money has all been spent, and the only way that tax refunds can be paid back, that refund, I mean, we're not even talking English anymore. We're just talking, they can just say whatever they want. They can just sit there and gibber like an idiot and define their gibbering words to mean whatever they want. Alright, the refund, it's not a refund. The money has all been spent on certain paths, and it's all dependent on whether Congress will raise the statutory limit of public debt. And this is happening in America in 2024, and that is pretty damn disgusting, if not outright criminal.